Hi, my name is Biren Gandhi and I am the founder and CEO of Speak To IoT. Speak To IoT started with a mission to connect everything through voice. As they rightfully say, voice is the new touch, a more intuitive, more simple, more efficient human-machine interface. Although Amazon Alexa and Google Assistant are making great strides in enabling many soft skills intended for end consumers, Internet of Things or IoT device manufacturers are still struggling and are unable to leverage those platforms fully in connecting and voice enabling their devices quickly and securely. So Speak to IoT provides a simple, secure, patent pending technology to quickly voice enable these IoT devices and connect them to all the intelligent voice assistants or smart speakers provided by Amazon Alexa, Google Assistant, and whoever emerges in that space in the future automatically, all with 10 lines of code. That's the beauty of it. As part of my time at Cisco, I was spearheading the incubation and acceleration of many disruptive technologies, including IoT, drones, robots, blockchain, artificial intelligence, virtual reality, intelligent voice, and many others. We used to leverage all the pillars of our innovation strategy, namely build, buy, partner, invest, and co-develop. In the spirit of creating new lines of business around commercial drones, we had prepared demos of speech-controlled drones and robots for a few conferences. The fabulous response that we received to those demos actually planted the seeds of the idea to control any IoT device through voice, not just drones and robots. As you know, large public companies have their constraints in terms of market factors and pressures. We thought it might be a good idea to actually execute this vision as part of a startup, and that's how Speak to IoT was born, enabling voice for all the IoT devices and simply, securely in less than 10 lines of code. Well, a significant chunk of last 12 months was devoted to building the working platform that we had envisioned for Speak to IoT. So instead of going with some slideware or some promiseware in front of our customers, we decided to go with a functional product for the device manufacturers that they can readily use and integrate, especially for the disruptive domain that we are playing in. We have more recently started customer outreach with the demos and strategic partnership conversations, and we already see a lot of positive traction and feedback. More recently, we have expanded our platform to support various microcontroller units, various kind of sensors to broaden our reach to many different IoT vertical applications where voice could affect the top line, the bottom line, and the stakeholder experience all together. It took us a couple of months at least to bring out the version 1 of the initial version of the platform for the Speak to IoT. However, following the lean startup principles, we believed in continuous iterations. We sought constant feedback and insights from our potential stakeholders and iterated and improved on the Speak to IoT platform as we moved along, basically to serve and cater to the needs and requirements of our potential customer base, obviously. So to that effect, the extensive market research has its limitations and it's questionable, like how much value they can provide, especially in the disruptive technology areas that we are playing in. So instead, we are always focusing on customer-focused, customer-centric insights, understanding the customer's challenges of today and tomorrow, or finding out new ways of generating revenue streams for them so that their top line can be increased and improved drastically. That's where our value is connected and tied into. So we are constantly thinking about how we can make our customers successful. And that, in my opinion, is the true market research. And that has been going on nonstop, continuously, even at this stage. And I believe, that should go on forever in any startup's life cycle. the feedback from our initial customer conversation is hugely positive. I mean, everyone is like simply wowed, looking at how quickly and securely they can voice enable their any IoT device, and that too in a future-proof way without spending a ton of resources in very simply and easy manner, right? Honestly, there are obvious concerns about the whole privacy and this voice-first movements, but above and beyond that, we cannot undermine the value of voice as an additional channel to get things done, especially in the industrial IoT settings. For example, in a factory floor, for that matter, in the industrial setting where workers' hands and eyes are preoccupied in doing critical things, they can still utilize voice as an additional channel to achieve meaningful tasks beyond their eyes and hands and ears. So, and the same thing applies for many other different situations like driving and cooking, where voice could be tremendously useful as an additional channel, natural, intuitive additional channel to achieve many meaningful tasks. And that's the power of voice. Well, our initial goal with Speak To IoT was to create an easy-to-use, secure platform for IoT devices and their manufacturers. A platform that works seamlessly for both, not only for Amazon Alexa and Google Assistant, but other similar smart speakers, mobile apps, or intelligent voice assistants in a similar category. And we will continue to refine that platform while making it more easily customizable for different customer verticals. Now, in addition to those basic capabilities of platform, our plan in 2019 and beyond is to develop more sophisticated analytics and AI components. We also want to provide seamless voice interoperability across different manufacturers' devices, thereby offering consumers the choice and the power they deserve without being locked in with a single smart speaker provider or manufacturer. So consumers will be able to command like one manufacturer's IoT device to take an action on another manufacturer's IoT device in the future using their voice with a seamless interoperability, and obviously analytics and AI components to drive towards that vision and future. That's what we want to make it happen. Essentially connecting everything through voice, as our vision states.